Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Panda Photographer, and I know I rant a lot on my channel, but you gotta understand, ever since I came to New York, I've been picked on, I've been robbed, I've almost got stabbed twice. Mind you, we've been assaulted, we've been called the nigger, we've been called so many names in New York City, and people expect me not to share and rant about these experiences in New York City. It's like you guys want to hide the truth about this city, and it's bullshit antics sometimes. Mind you guys, no photographer would want to do a wedding shoot a week prior to a wedding. So disclaimer, everybody, whoever this person is just making a fool of himself. Because as a licensed documentarian photographer, you have to book your photographer for a wedding months in advance, 6 months or 3 months in advance. You don't ask a photographer 1 week prior to your wedding, because guess what happens? Like I informed him that most photographers would charge triple or 5 times the amount for last minute shoots like this, which means you probably won't have the money or the resources to come out your pocket to pay that photographer. But I was telling this guy, like, I'm not like other photographers. I don't rip people off. I still charge the same price. But to have a wedding within the week? No. You have to plan this. I have to see the venue. I have to see the place. I got to know the lighting. I have to know everything about this place before I shoot. As a wedding photographer, most of you guys will agree with me that you need to observe the wedding procedure and pre-wedding and after-wedding and after-party. Where it's going to be held, it's going to be held at a restaurant, it's going to be held at a church, it's going to be held at a private event, or as I said. But then again, this guy goes on some ranting shit about if I post this on social media, action would be made. First of all, you're violating my First Amendment right, friend, to share. This is my business. And you just admitted, guys, he just admitted to causing harm to my business by leaving a review on Google. I didn't provide you any services. Mind you that, I did not provide you services. So why are you leaving a fake review on my website? Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm sending everything to Google. This is why everyone told me, just send everything to the legal department of Google and let them take care of it, like they took care of the other woman. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's being very rash and very threatening. He watched enough of my videos. Mind you guys, if you watch enough of my videos, then you know that how I feel about New York. You would know how I feel about New York. After what happened to me? No way, friend. You cannot sit here and say that I don't justify the means to talk about almost being stabbed twice, being robbed multiple times, being stuck and stranded in New York City with no passport, no nothing. Mind you, I was technically born in New York City. I showed this certificate on my nursery certificate. You guys have a thing here in North America called birth certificate. It's the same thing. It shows you my origin of country, but the birth of my place. But wasn't raised in New York City. But we have been coming to New York City since we were a kid, rollerblading, snowboarding, hanging out with pro athletes in New York City. And this is why people don't understand. People always jump to conclusions and make their own personal judgment when they don't have the experience like I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the experience of being robbed several times in the city, being harassed, just like last night. I was lightsabering practicing, and this homeless bum comes out of nowhere and calls me a nigger, and then tries to hit me with his bag, then pulls out a 2-inch knife, and then the cops were called. Turns out this guy had a fucking machete in his backpack. This is what I'm talking about. And this is not a rant. This is a concerned citizen about New York, friend. And mind you, I did weddings this whole entire summer. And mind you, my clients booked in advance and pay me in advance. So if I were you, friend, Stop with the deception that you're going to hire me, because guess what? I was going to tell you no in the first place. And why? Here's my reason why. One, you're not going to pay me what I'm going to ask for. Two, you're asking me last minute when I am already into legal obligation right now. Three, you're deceiving my audience and you're deceiving me right now, saying that you was going to hire me. Then why even contact me at all? I asked him. Why even contact me at all? Why contact me at all if you wasn't going to hire me in the first place? You just wanted to rant yourself on text and try to threaten me. But guess what, friend? You do not know Laura, Yuki, Kai, Eto. Those are lawyers that I know, friend. So if I were you, back the fuck up a little bit here, friend. Stop treating your city as if everyone in the city is goody two-shoe. I wish people stopped doing that. I've been robbed several times. You know what? I got robbed for my daughter's ashes, my man. You don't think I have a right to be mad? They took my passport, traveler's checks, book bag, Japanese clothing. You sit here and say that I don't have a right to talk about the problems in New York City. I don't see you saying this to other YouTubers when I rant about the problems. I don't see you ranting about when YouTubers in New York City say there is a problem and you are in denial. So, if I were you, so-called wannabe New Yorker, if you are from New York, because you're not, obviously, you sound like you're not from New York, because you would understand. You would have understood. Why would you pay $2.90 when you cannot get off your own subway station if you're handicapped disabled and there's no elevator and handicap accessibility? How the hell are you supposed to get down the stairs and up the stairs? This is why I was saying before, New York should give homeless people these jobs that no one wants to do, or give them a chance. See, no one wants to watch the educational part of these videos. They want to rant on the videos that I'm having difficulties with. I just had a homeless guy try to insult me last night, friend. And you sit here talking about I'm ranting. And now he's saying that he's going to get legal if I post this on social media. Well, let's see if that happens, friend. Because now you're violating my First Amendment, my Constitution, my human, and Article 4 of my human rights, friend. You're not going to sit here and justify that you're right. No way, friend. I've been a victim of New York City abuse for too long. And I think everybody agrees. I think everyone agrees that there is an issue in New York City. You guys need 500,000 apartments by 2 years. If you don't have 500,000 apartments within the 2 years, you guys are going to be just like San Francisco, Portland, and Seattle. Keep it up, New York City. The more you increase the rent, the more people stay houseless and homeless. So with that said, everyone, and as an activist of human rights and homeless rights, mind you guys, I work for Porchlight. I know exactly what I was doing. But this gentleman here basically just threatened me by saying that if I post this, he will take action. And everyone in the comments is going to say, are you serious, really? You text him. You text me first, friend. So therefore, you already at fault. You text with a threat. So automatically, you are already at fault. If an attorney sees this or a judge, like, really, you guys went to court for all of this? You would be guilty of defamation of character, my friend, because you send out the text. I never offer you services. So you should not be leaving any review if I did not offer you services. That's the point. If I offer you services, if I already did take your photographs, which I did not, therefore you're lying to people. You're deceiving people. This is why it's going on my website, friend. This is why I'm posting this on social media. That's why I'm posting this to Procure, and I'm sending this to Google so they are aware if they see a review they know what to do and take action, just like they took action the last few times. And banned the person from using Google. Here you go. So with that said, everyone, stop making threats over here, friend, that you can't make. Because let's be real about this, friend. You came over here and you text me. You text me first. Look, you text me first. I told you to take action. You text me, friend. You running and leaving. I meant to say, you can't sit here and say that I don't have a First Amendment right to express my concerns about New York City. No way, friend. So with that said, everyone, here's another person pretending they was going to hire me for services. See? This is all the time, everybody. This is all the time. Texting, messaging me, playing games. I don't have time for these games. So now, I'm obligated to change my number. And I'm pretty sure Laura, Yuki are going to say, you got to change the number now. I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. Got to change the number now. But then again, it makes no difference. It's on my website. People are going to stop me. People are going to harass me. This is harassment. Yes, by New York. Oh, you don't know, friend. But yes, in New York City, this here is harassment. You can be fined or jailed up to 3 days for harassment. Keep that in mind, friend. You text first. You started making threats. As you can see, you gave some advice, which is positive, but what you don't understand is that you said it yourself. You're not going to sit there and watch all my videos. You will refer to my video. You were recently referred to my video. So that means you just started recently watching my videos. That means you didn't watch how this transpired until 2 years later. So this is why this person here is making assumptions. Because someone referred him. Because they know I do fucking good work. They referred you because they know I do excellent work. Now you're not going to get that work. Because I did not offer service to you, and then now you've been denied services. Because I never offered it to you, and you're not going to get it. Because you're not the person or client that I want to be in contact. And what I was going to tell him was, I don't want to charge you or overcharge you. I want a friend. I want someone I can talk to understand what is going on in New York City. Just like other people do. But you fail to realize that. So with that said, friend, I'm sick of these emails all the time and these text messages. All the time, everybody. All the time. Every single day. It's someone pretending to troll. So, now I'm going to troll back by doing something legal. I'm going to contact Laura and Yuki. Hey, look at this comment. What should I do with this? Send it to Google, right? Okay. Send it to Google. Have Google fill out the form and let Google know that this person has intent to leave a review that is false and fake. We never offer services. So I'm going to take a screenshot, put it on my website. I'm going to take a screenshot now. Put it on my website so everyone can see, like, yes, this person contacted Panda. Therefore, you are wrong. You started threatening me by leaving a review, a fake one, to hurt my business. And you call yourself an entrepreneur. No. He says, I'm giving you advice as a successful entrepreneur in NYC. Then why would a successful entrepreneur, mind you that, why would a successful entrepreneur would go after someone of my stature? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Does it make sense? No. Because this person is not being honest. And yes, he's right. He doesn't know me and I don't know him. Get off your high horse. I never was on a horse. I don't ride horses, friends. So, this is why people don't quite understand, because they don't have intellectual education. Calling himself an entrepreneur. Why are you attacking someone then? If you're a successful entrepreneur, why are you fucking attacking me? Because you're not an entrepreneur. We don't know your name. We don't know where you live. So therefore, you can't make such a claim that you're going to file legal action suit against me. No one mentioned your name. No one mentioned where you live. No one mentioned who you are, because no one knows who you are. So in order for you to pull out a claim, my friend, you need to know who the person is, their first, last name, where they live, their phone number, blah, 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 where they can be found. So with that said, everyone, just showing you in real time the bullshit that I have to deal with.